Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Artsy, and if you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my fashion goals for 2025. I know that it's February already, so we're about 2 months in, but it's like the very beginning of February. I've been kind of holding off on doing this video for a while because some things in my life came up, but we still have plenty of time, roughly about 11 months. So I have a few things that I have as goals for at least like the rest of the year. So for like my bigger, like big picture goals, I'm definitely thinking like I need maximalist pieces, like much more maximalist pieces, as well as like practical pieces. Personally, I feel like my style kind of like teeters between the two, so I kind of wanted to find things that are kind of like incorporate back in, so like I can have both extremes, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into my wardrobe goals for 2025. First off is my shoes. I feel like I have a really good shoe game, but I feel like I'm missing a lot of like shoes that are very necessary. Like I do feel like in my wardrobe, I am a heel collector. I love heels, they're super feminine. And I think this just comes from like my shoe size being so widely unavailable that when I find like that cute feminine shoe that's usually not available in my size when I go to most stores, I grab them immediately. But this has left me with like a hole where I need like these certain kind of shoes. I also want certain kind of shoes. So I'm thinking shoes that are going to be really comfortable for everyday wear, as well as like I would definitely want some more statement pieces, obviously. Let's start off with boots. I definitely could use some more boots. I've literally worn my current boots to dry rot. It is time for an update. I would for sure like some more combat boots. Here's some boots that I think would work well with my style. I think a solid white or pink color boot would be a perfect option for me, like these from Thursday Boot Co. or these Timberlands. Pink might as well be a neutral in my closet the way I style it. Something simple and versatile would perfectly fit my needs. I really like these Nike sneaker boots. I was unsure whether or not they were considered a sneaker or a boot, but with the silhouette, I decided to go ahead and show it with the other boots because it definitely feels like you would wear this for cold weather. I like that it has like that chunky platform, but it doesn't feel too bulky. Along with regular boots, I definitely want some thigh-high boots as well. Something that's going to be over the top. Anything that's going to have you staring at my legs the entire time I'm in your vicinity. I have seen a few that have caught my eye that's definitely like inspired me for styling. These over-the-knee boots were exactly what I was looking for. I absolutely love the pattern that is used throughout on some of these. I love how it really maximizes the space on the shoe. Instead of a solid color, you can have what feels like a totally vibey shoe that has its own character instead of just a shoe to finish off the outfit. I also love this metallic shoe as well. Even though there is not a pattern on it, because it is reflective, it can create its own pattern with the environment. Imagine in a scenery with multicolored lights. When I was in middle school, I used to wear these black ballerina style flats like all the time. I think I wore them whether it was like hot outside, cold outside, it didn't matter. And I traumatized myself out of wearing them for like the past decade and a half. But now I'm ready to reincorporate them back into my wardrobe considering my current style. Here are some of the flats that I really like. I'm not gonna lie, I did go a little crazy with the flats. I guess old habits never die. I'm gonna start with these more basic flats. So these are these Katy Perry flats, and I have been eyeballing them for a while now. This little daisy on it is just so cute. It's simple, but it adds so much personality to the shoe overall. And I really like the color pink, obviously. And then we have like these more ballerina type flats with like the straps on the top. I think these are honestly the cutest. We see the metallics coming back here again. And I like these denim flats because they feel a little bit more neutral and they can be worn with anything. Then we have these Betsey Johnson Dorsey flats. I actually had to look up the name of this particular style, and I am such a big fan of Betsey Johnson, so I'm really happy that I found some flats that kind of like fit my style a little bit more. I'm really excited to show these shoes to you guys. So when I was looking up the style of like flats that I knew would look really good in my wardrobe, I came across this brand called Hot Chocolate and found these super cute Mary Jane style shoes. They're very kitschy, and I am a big like kitsch fan, and I'm so like happy that I even found this brand, because I mean all of their shoes are super cute, super whimsical, super fun. Like honestly just fills my little childhood heart with awe. Now, I would be far from what you would describe as a sneakerhead, and the only sneakers I currently own are some secondhand Nikes I go to the gym with and some Jeremy Scott's Adidas that I bought back in high school. I got them off of eBay as a little gift for myself when I got my first job, but till this day, I'm still not even sure if they're real, but I spent enough money on them to feel like they are. Anyway, so this was probably the hardest part of the whole like shoe section. I wanted a shoe that still was gonna fit my style, so not too edgy and kind of cutesy, you know, real feminine. And here are the sneakers that I like the most. They're just some pink Skechers. I ran through all like the bigger like sneaker websites, Adidas and Nikes, etc., but like I did not find many options that I liked. So if you guys have any recommendations on where I can get some like cute sneakers, please comment down below, because I really do want some better options than these, but these were like the best that I could find so far. All right, I know that the shoe section was really long. Sorry about that. I do feel like it was necessary. Honestly, I am very much lacking in my shoe game. Like when I'm picking out shoes, sometimes I'm like, wow, I have nothing comfortable. So like I definitely needed to go that hard for the shoes. But now that we're done with the shoes, let's get on with the rest of the goals. So it's 2025. If you haven't been living under a rock, or you at least been dibbling and dabbling in fashion spaces, then you know about fast fashion. You know how big of an impact it has had, not only on the environment, but on the fashion community as a whole. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a saint and I haven't gotten any fast fashion items. Now, are they my favorite items? Absolutely not. Now, there are some items I can say, okay, yeah, this is pretty nice. But most of them, no. Most of them, I do not love the quality of them. I do not love, you know, the print or the material. I'm definitely a high quality girly, and I feel like that would definitely change if I started buying from smaller designers and brands, which is part of my next goal. I want to be buying from small designers and smaller brands. I feel like with smaller designers and smaller brands, you're getting pieces that are a lot more curated, but also you can tell that there was a lot more time and attention put into the garment versus like buying from fast fashion. Not only am I able to support creatives and smaller artists and smaller brands, I can be a billboard. Honestly, people ask me all the time, where did you get that? That is so cute. And I can always shout out, I got it from this artist, I got it from here, and I got it from there. I feel like it's real baddie behavior to set trends like that. Buying from creatives, buying from artists, and getting people like becoming an influence where you can influence others to buy from local, or I guess maybe not even local, I mean this age of the internet, but you can get them to buy from small creatives and small businesses and small brands. I think when you're doing that, like I can say that when you are a smaller brand or creative, you think about quality, because you're having to compete in this market where fast fashion is such a huge player in this game. And so you're thinking, I have to make sure that my pieces are going to stand out above the rest. And I'm going to have confidence in that. I'm not going to lie. I think it's really cool. And even if it's not like the highest quality, I know how much time and effort went into it. So there has to be some kind of quality to it. If you put all your time and effort into sewing, crocheting, knitting, whatever your medium is for making that garment, I know how special it's going to be when I wear it. And there's nothing that could make me more proud or happy than to be your personal billboard. You don't even have to ask for it. I want people to know where I got it from, the process, or you know, how much it costs. I want them to be like, oh my goodness, that is just so cool. I want one for myself. And then they can go out and they can do the same thing, just starting that cycle of, that is cool, I want to be cool, it's cool to do that, I'm going to do that too. And that's what I want. I know what it's like to be a creative. I'm trying to start my own fashion brand myself, so I know what it's like when you're trying to put yourself out there and you're trying to sell your garments and you're trying to get people to like see you and they're not seeing you, but I feel like I see you and I want to participate. I want my hand in the pot, and I feel like it's really exclusive. It's an exclusive type of thing. It's like, maybe, you know, you've made 100 of these, if that's your thing, if you have the manpower for that, but maybe you made like 100. So like 100 people, only 100 people have this. And I feel like that's just really special. Or maybe it's one of a kind, so like one person in this entire world is wearing that, and I feel like that's really artsy fartsy. Hey, that's who I am, artsy, and I love that. That's, I don't know, I could eat that up all day. All right, let's move on to my next goal. All right, so this is gonna be like my last goal that I'm setting for 2025. Now, if you already heard earlier, I said that I'm trying to start my own brand and I'm trying to be a designer. This is true, but I will also caveat and say the only thing that I'm really good at making right now is crochet garments. I mean, crochet is super easy to pick up, and I mean, I don't know, I can just pick up a hook and some yarn and just make something. But have I tried sewing? Oh, I have. I've definitely tried to sew several times, and every time I pick it up, I have so much trouble with it. And I think what it is I become really ambitious whenever I start something new, and it's like, I want to just do it all. I just want to go hard. And I think that has become part of the problem when it comes to sewing, is I need more practice. And I feel like the best thing for me to do is upcycling. And that's actually my last goal for the year. I want to try more upcycling. I haven't really done too much upcycling, mostly because like, if I have something, I'm like, well, I can wear it the way that it is right now. Like, why should I, change it? And I fear that I won't be able to ever wear it again. I'm like, if I change it, I'm never gonna wear it again, and it's just gonna be a waste, and I'm gonna be disappointed about it. And I kind of need to get over that, and I have to accept that with anything that you learn, there's gonna be mistakes, and you're gonna mess up, and it's gonna be okay, because you still have an opportunity to keep trying. So upcycling is definitely like big on my list this year. Either taking items, like probably from like the thrift, taking items from maybe the thrift, or maybe items that I already have, and trying to reuse that fabric and making a new garment out of them, instead of, getting frustrated and kind of like putting it to the side and picking up crochet because it's easy. I want to be able to do more than just crochet. I really do want to sew garments. Like, that is final boss for me, is making some garments. I feel like I've learned so many things like that are in like the artistic field, like many mediums, especially like when it comes to working with my hands, that this is one of those things that I have to get. because I have so many things that I know I want to make. I have sketches of things that I want to make, but you know, can't make those sketches come to life if I don't get it down. So I feel like upcycling would be safe for me to just progressively move into actually making a garment. So I'm not saying that by the end of the year we'll make a garment, but I will say I want to make as many upcycled pieces as I possibly can, and I'm willing to take you guys on that journey with me. All right, y'all, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for hearing me out on all of the goals that we set and sitting through the shoe section. You guys are troopers. Comment down below what any of your goals are for 2025, at least for like your style or for your wardrobe. I would love to know. Like the video if you liked it and you want to, you know, support your girl, and, you know, subscribe if you want to, you know, come on these journeys with me, this artistic journey of life and style and fashion and art and lifestyle and all the good stuff. And I will see you guys later. Bye.